Hey everybody, welcome to the Rhizocast. Today we're looking at Delta Tenn, issue 2. So I'd never heard of this comic. I found it in the bins. Um, so it's definitely an outlaw comic. Um, but it's different than a lot of the outlaw comics in that it's not uh, it's not quite as overly muscular dudes and overly sexual women. It's a little more noirish. And the guy that wrote it here, Mark Martirosian, he went on to work for Disney, so that's kind of interesting. Um, Opens with a first page murder scene. So that's this first page murder scene, this happens later in the book. So this is like a flash forward type thing. And also, it's worth noting this is a bi-monthly book. I don't know how long it lasted, but it's issue 2, so there's more than one issue. So the main character here, Delta Tenn, I guess that's her name. She's a female cop, and it's just following a day in her life, and she beats the crap out of thugs for no apparent reason. The police commissioner is complaining to her about why does she need to get a rocket launcher, stuff like this. So it's a little over the top. And then I think I missed something already. Yeah, I didn't miss it yet. And she was wanting to go ahead and buy a house, but she doesn't have credit. And her love interest is she refers to him as Tightwad, and he ends up co-signing so that she can buy this land out on the outskirts of town. So the art's great. It's really readable. It has a visual thing where it looks very news strippy, but I think that definitely works with this noir style. So this lot of land, the real estate guy that she bought it from, that was the person that was show murdered in the earlier scene. And then here we flip to the mayor, who's like, somebody sold that land, we gotta get things fixed. And so he sends this guy to kill that guy and to do some other things. Then a local she's like playing in the dirt in the land that she bought, and a neighbor comes and is like, hey, how's it going? I live nearby. And then these other thugs come out, and they're like, you need to leave. And they try to beat her up, and instead she kicks their asses. Yeah, some of the line work, it's a little. There's some transitions, as far as sometimes it's almost photorealistic, and other times it's way more cartoony. But anyway, here it is. Somebody finds a skull on her property. So, and then she goes to find out if the real estate guy, if he knows anything, and she finds him dead in his apartment. And so she's trying to find out what was going on. She's been working on these missing person cases for a while, and she's going to the library, and somebody tries to kill her by dropping a light on her. It doesn't work out. And she's found the only unfound missing person that wasn't a city employee was the mayor's first wife. And shortly after she disappeared, he began dating a young co-ed. So it seems like the mayor is a suspect in everything that's going wrong in this town. And so she's making friends with the local dude. She goes out by her property again. She hears somebody yelling for help out in the woods on the property she bought. So she goes out there, and it's the dude whose ass she kicked earlier, and he's gonna try and kill her. But then instead, he gets stabbed in the back, and then and the guy that she thought she was making friends with ends up he's a killer too, and so he's trying to take her out, but she takes him out instead. And then they find another dead body here that it freaks him out when he sees it. It allows her to take him out. And then this is great. So like there's all this stuff, TV publicity at her, and then the mayor comes out because this guy has told her what's going on, and she goes, and then she's like, let me start with this one. May I introduce your wife? And it's the skull, one of the skulls that's on her property. And then, even worse, it ends up that there was something wrong with the deed. So somebody else now owns the woods, but she still owes the bank the money. But her buddy that co-signed, now he's going to actually be the one owing the money. So that's how it goes. And this is a hint that there's another even bigger big bad than the mayor coming up. And you know, I'd never seen this comic before. I'd be interested in checking out another issue if I stumble on it. But yeah, it's cool. I guess it's from 1987. If you see it in a bin, go ahead and grab it. It's worth a read. Yeah, it's from July 87. If you're into crime books or the black and white outlaw stuff, keep an eye out for this Delta Tenn book. Thanks for hanging out.